Life is a school of probability. Walter Bighout said, "We can never be too sure about something, but sometimes we can try, by knowing the chances we have." To understand this, we introduce the fortune jar, the jar filled with various possibilities. It contains 30 messages slash quotes that try to envision what the future holds for you. There are five colors: 10 for yellow, 8 for red, 6 for green, 5 for blue, and 1 for purple. Join us in our journey.
Tayo ngayon sa University of the East Manila. Ngayon may hawak akong fortune jar kung saan nakalagay sa iba't ibang kulay ang iba't ibang message din na nagsasabi ng fortune mo sa taon na ito at sa araw na ito. Ngayon, papabunutin natin ang mga taga-UE, students, man yan, college, or faculty sa kung ano mga fortune nila for the year at for the day. You must try or hate yourself for not trying.
Oh, wow.
Yellow. You are gonna make it because you can.
Learn to take responsibility for your actions.
Accept something that you cannot change and you will feel better.
Two steps forward and one step back is still one step forward.
You're headed towards the direction meant for you.
Someone from your past is coming back to you.
A friend only asks for your time, not your money.
Do not stop exploring. Experience life as long as you're alive.
If you want the rainbow, you have to tolerate the rain.
Based on our activity, majority of the people from the University of the East randomly selected the yellow colored paper, and this is related to the concept of probability. How? A while ago, we have the information about the content of the fortune jar. There are 30 papers altogether. We call that our total possible outcomes, which is our denominator. We also have our so called favorable outcomes in the numerator. They refer to the probability of our desired result. In this case, let us know about the 10 yellow colored papers. Following the fraction, we can say that there is a 10 over 30 chance, or 33.33%, that the person will pick the said color. Now, the situation is different for the purple colored paper because there is only one of its kind, therefore having 1 over 30 chance, or 3.33%, that it will be picked, which is much lesser than the previous example. Situation. If a person selects a red paper in his or her first try, he or she won't get to select a green one. Why? Because, of course, they are different from one another. Red is red, green is green. These are called mutually exclusive events. They do not have something in common. To solve this, we will add the probability of two events. If there are 8 red pieces, then there is an 8 to 30 chance, or 26.67% of selecting it. If there are 6 green pieces, then there is a 6 to 30 chance, or 20% of choosing it. Adding them together, which is 8 plus 6 over 30, is equal to 14 over 30 chance, or 46.67%. If there are 8 Here we can see that after the student chose his paper on the first try, he returns it to the jar. He replaces the paper that he took and then takes another one. This is the concept of independent events. His chances of choosing a yellow piece of paper on his first try won't affect his chances of choosing a red one on the second try. Why? Because with his replacement, the total number of papers did not change. In this case, we multiply their probabilities. We have assigned earlier the probabilities of both events 10 over 30 or 33.33% of the yellow colored and 8 over 30 or 26.67% for the red colored. Their product is 80 over 900. In lowest terms, there is a 4 over 45 chance or 8.89% that he will get a yellow card on the first try and a red on. What happens if the student does not return the paper he took? Now, we have a dependent events. The occurrence of the first event with color blue will affect the occurrence of the second with color green. Why? Because he did not replace the paper he took. As a result, there is a decrease in the total possible outcomes, our denominator. Still, we multiply their probabilities. Based on our table, we can see that the probability of getting a blue paper is 5 over 30, or 16.67%. On the other hand, there is a 6 over 30 chance, or 20%, of getting a green one. When we multiply, it will look like this. 5 over 30 times 6 over 29 is equals to 1 over 29 or 3.45%. As we end this video, I hope we all become the yellow group in the fortune jar. Because it has the most number of papers, its chances of getting selected by the people were higher compared to others. In reality, let us be open to opportunities. The more opportunities we take, the greater the chance we will achieve our goal and become successful. Aside from that, we can also have mutually exclusive relationship with the people around us because we are different from each other. We are unique in our own way. Lastly, let us always remember that in life, the only thing that's certain is the uncertain.
If you need the confirmation, then this is it. You're doing a great job.